This is part one of the interview with Ariel Sosa in regards to harassment.
Well, I'm supposed to be in charge here, and when people don't do what they're supposed to do, then I have to...
Yeah,
and then
but you make up your own rules too.
No.
Yeah, of course you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
You say, you friend. I don't know her. I've never seen her before.
You see her walking in here? Yes, she knows exactly who you are, and she knows you sit here all the time staring at her.
Well, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, and then you come running out in a sleeveless T-shirt to harass her back there because you saw her walking by your window.
No.
Yeah, you saw her walking in the front, so you race out with no clothes on a really cold day.
Listen, if I see somebody, no matter who it is, walking around here and going to the bar with a dog, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to tell them. Yeah. Because I say nothing bad. So, the only thing I say to her, I say, do you pick up a dog?
Did you catch that part about staring at her? Watch again.
Staring at her?
Well, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Caught in your own lie, Ariel. Next time, try to look at a woman's face. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. To this visitor that Ariel only knows by, let's face it, her legs, she wrote this letter. Now, this letter is addressed to Cheryl at Macdane Investments, dated January 11, 2012. She makes it clear that she never spoke to this man before, but has seen him around on many occasions. She goes on and says that she had walked her dog around the front of the building, and when she got to the grass strip at the back, she was startled by a booming, bolstering, accusatory voice by a man in a sleeveless T-shirt, barking that she should clean up after the dog shits. That Ariel asked why she's on his property and that she didn't belong there. She then tells him to deal with his own dog's shit on the property and gave him a colorful word and to stop harassing her. She also tells him to stop talking to her in that abusive, condescending manner and to stay away from her. Ariel then points to a car and asks if that's hers. She said no and asked why. Ariel then says, I'm the superintendent here and I will have it removed. Then swings his arm across the entire parking lot and says, I'll have all of them removed. After that, she came in. She was shaking and very upset. That's what prompted a phone call to Cheryl. She states that in her observation that Ariel lacks professionalism, respect, interpersonal skills, and that his manner, stance, voice, language, and accusatory delivery does provoke confrontation. That Ariel seen her walk around the front of the building, he ran out without a coat intending to challenge and harass, disrespect her. Because she's a woman, and that Ariel is a coward, and that there is large dog shit all over the grass. She also says that Ariel is bad news, a ticking time bomb, and that one day someone with balls will give him a dose of his own medicine. Well, viewers, if I may say, that the man with the big balls did arrive here, and Ariel shit his pants that day. But if you're interested in a whiff of that, you'll have to watch part 3. To better explain this, here's a bird's eye view of the property. The visitor, she came and parked her car, took the red dotted line around the front of the building, along the side and to the back grass strip. Ariel states that she actually walked the yellow line across the back of the parking lot to the grass strip. The green line is the way Ariel would have had to exit the building to catch her at the back. For those who don't know, that exit door is set in from the wall by about 5 feet, so you can't see left or right, so you have no idea who's really approaching. Ariel's apartment, you'll see the blue dot at the bottom left of the screen. That's his apartment facing west to the front. Now, Ariel would have you believe that those large pieces of, let's call it dog art, comes from that tiny little Chihuahua, not from that Rottweiler, whose owner happens to be Ariel's sidekick, and he can do no wrong around this building, as most tenants can verify that part, or that it might even come from Ariel's own dog. No, viewers, according to Ariel, it has to be that Chihuahua. That white spot is actually dog art that's been left there to bake in the sun for months. And it too is bigger than the Chihuahua. These pics show how Ariel meets other non-residential dogs and how he treats them. Yes, folks, Ariel's so concerned about dogs that he actually even allowed his own to get hit by a car, and ties his own dog about 4.5 feet from a tenant's door, leaving him there to bark for over 20 minutes while Ariel enjoys the comfortable shade of a nearby tree. So you see, Ariel, you do discriminate and harass people. What do you got to say to that?
I don't give a fuck. Period.
So there you are, tenants. Enjoy your stay. So let's hear who puts Ariel up to this.
Harassment and everything else, right?
No, I don't harass anybody.
Andy's aware of this because I wrote letters, and nothing seems to change. Is he supporting you with this?
Yeah.
He is.
You know.
He wants.
So viewers, the new order of business at Macdane Investment, promoted by Andy Cutrona, is to have their employees, what? Lie, discriminate, harass, infringe on your basic human rights. And if you can guess how many other rules have been broken, you get to watch part 2. And by the way, Ariel, that little Chihuahua, she feels really offended. Yep, she said there's more shit coming out of your mouth than her butt. Well, viewers, if you've enjoyed this, which I hope you did, and I hope it was informative, well, look forward to part 2.